If you're going to San Francisco, be sure to wear some flowers in your hair. Thanks, John Phillips. As well as on your jeans. Delicate hand-sewn linen flowers adorn the cuffs of these pale blue denim jeans. Flowers are essential to having a beautiful City by the Bay experience. I know this to be as true as it was in 1967, Summer of Love. San Francisco, the city of love and flowers and so much more. The China Doll jeans, deep aqua blue silk with peridot flowers sewn onto the cuffs. How did you come to choose peridot for the chiffon on your denim jeans? What did the dressmaker say to that? Well, never mind. Here you are, so very sweetly striding along, the chiffon caressing your long legs at each step. I assume the gloves are charmeuse, in precisely the perfect color. The quasi-turban is just enough to frame that perfect face. The chamois leather, faux of course, seems as light as a feather as it floats around you. I assume it's faux leather because I know you. The Southwest fascinated artist Georgia O'Keeffe, who sought solace in the desert, far away from the metropoles where she had studied art in her youth. She preferred the clean minimalism of New Mexico, Santa Fe in particular. Her haunting and seductive interpretations of life and death intrigue us still. The clothing designer Lauren, as well as many others throughout the years, have been charmed by the Southwest that still maintains its Wild West nature. In the original patterns and colors of the textiles, we can appreciate the skill of those craftspeople who first created them. I have chosen a bold pattern for the cuffs of my Southwest Blues jeans design, with red, ochre, and touches of sky blue. I hope that I have achieved the feeling that I wish to express. The cuffs may be turned up or down, up if displaying a favorite shoe style, or down, showing only the tips of a beautiful Western boot, which is my personal preference. Why are Russian models so stunning? They seem to glide on air as they walk the runway and exude poise, which is so very attractive in a young woman. Who knows? Maybe it's the cold Russian winters that forms a confident personality, getting through them and coming out fresh and beautiful on the other side like spring itself. Wearing these jeans is one more reason to feel that self-confidence. The embroidery and sequin motif on wool in brilliant colors dazzles the eye as you hit your stride. From Russia with love. The Black Peak jean. The Dharmasala jean, faux sheepskin. The Tangier jean, there is a rose in Spanish Harlem, a red rose up in Spanish Harlem with eyes as black as coal that looks down in my soul and starts a fire there, and then I lose control. I have to beg your pardon. I'm going to pick that rose and watch her as she grows in my garden. I hear that she wears these jeans. The Fleur de Lis jean. Wearing a red dress comes with a big responsibility. One must put away one's demure side and let the party happen. The twirl factor is essential, and if it's just slightly above the knee before you twirl, even better. Don't you dare complicate the vision with Manolo Blahnik heels. Sweet little red pointed flats are just perfect. Remember, twirling in 5-inch heels can be hazardous. Ask any runway model. Henry Africa's, San Francisco, 1973. Touted to be the center of the universe. Tiffany lamps hang above a beautifully polished bar. Ferns in lovely vases add an exotic safari-like ambience to the long room that is a window on the side facing the street's Broadway and Polk. Victorian couches and chairs invite the patron to sit down and engage in conversation and flirtation. The famous lemon drop martini was first created here. Henry Africa's, where the Irish coffee flows like eloquent Irish blarney. At 10 p.m., she walks in, looking like a 1940s movie star in the dress, most certainly designed in Paris. Her azure blue eyes are cool tonight. Her skin is like polished porcelain, and her full lips are slightly parted. She is ever so nonchalant, the epitome of elegance and grace. As she moves slowly through the crowd, all heads turn to stare. Female eyes turn green with envy, while men feel wild and dizzy just looking at her. She has always had this effect on people. She is Jenna, the tall drink of water, the breaker of hearts, the seducer of souls. She, the sylph, with an anemone on her shoulder, as though having just ridden from the sea in a black dress. A turban conceals her luxuriant black hair. Jenna, a vision to be admired, adored, and occasionally feared. After being seated on a cozy couch, she leans forward, her long legs crossed and extended. Her hand, holding the martini, delicately rests on her knee. Just then, a little man, trying to step past her to take a seat near her, poises his foot in mid-air, obviously trying to step over her legs. His faux pas. She does not move, but looks up at him and says in a voice cool like water, "Sir, are you trying to step into my drink?" He withers. She can be cruel, but such beauty is always forgiven.